In today's society, it's easy to find ourselves constantly criticizing everything around us. Whether it's our own lives or the actions of others, it's become second nature to pick out every little flaw and dwell on them. However, it's important to recognize the negative impacts that constant criticism can have on our mental health, relationships, and overall well-being. First and foremost, being overly critical can take a toll on our mental health. When we focus solely on the negative aspects of a situation or ourselves, it can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Constantly putting ourselves down or criticizing others can create a toxic environment that breeds negativity, which can spiral out of control and lead to mental health issues. It's essential to acknowledge our shortcomings, but dwelling on them can be detrimental to our mental health. Moreover, criticism can damage our relationships. When we're overly critical of those around us, it can make them feel unsupported and unappreciated. It's essential to provide constructive feedback when necessary, but constant criticism can lead to resentment and distance. Criticizing others can also lead to a lack of trust, as people may begin to feel that they are being judged rather than supported. Relationships require a certain level of trust and openness, which can be hard to maintain if criticism is constantly present. Additionally, being overly critical can prevent us from enjoying the present moment. If we're always nitpicking at everything around us, we can miss out on the beauty of the present. Being present allows us to fully immerse ourselves in our experiences and connect with those around us. However, if we're too focused on the negative, we can miss out on the positive aspects of life. It's also important to note that being overly critical can prevent us from achieving our goals. If we're constantly criticizing ourselves and doubting our abilities, we're less likely to take risks and pursue our dreams. Criticism can create a fear of failure, which can be paralyzing and prevent us from moving forward. It's essential to recognize our strengths and focus on them, rather than solely focusing on our weaknesses. Lastly, being overly critical can lead to a lack of empathy and compassion. When we're hyper-focused on the negative, we may overlook the struggles and challenges that others are facing. It's important to remember that everyone has their own unique experiences and perspectives, and criticism can prevent us from truly understanding and connecting with others. In conclusion, it's essential to recognize the negative impacts of being overly critical. Criticism can take a toll on our mental health, damage our relationships, prevent us from enjoying the present moment, hinder our ability to achieve our goals, and limit our empathy and compassion. While it's important to acknowledge our shortcomings and provide constructive feedback when necessary, it's crucial to approach situations with a balanced perspective and focus on the positive aspects of life. Don't be so critical, give yourself and those around you the grace to make mistakes and learn from them.